Good morning, everybody. I hope you're all well. I wanted to talk a little bit about environment. I was going to say environmental things. Basically, I was having a wee think about how the environment impacts us and how a lot of my clients have come in and they've said things like, sorry, I'm just going to shiggle around here. A lot of my clients have come in and said things like, oh, anxiety runs in my family, or oh yeah, cancer runs in my family, or phobias and bad nerves and things like that. Well, it's not necessarily true because when you I'm trying to think of an example. Right, stem cells, okay? Stem cells are all the same. And then when you put them in a certain environment, they can change. So if you add one certain type of environment to a stem cell, you could make muscle. You can make bone. You can make fat cells, okay? So these stem cells are all the same, but they change given the environment that they are put in. All right, and this is the same for us. So we could be, say, two twin boys. Okay, yes, Sally Ann, you're absolutely right. Gene expression. And yeah, epigenetics is the way I was going with that. Epigenetics is above the genetic code. So it's about saying it's not just this, it can be this. We can change it given the environment. So if we had two twin boys, for example, they have the same genes almost. They're in the same environment, but they can look at things differently. They turn out to be totally different people. Totally different expectations, totally different experiences of life, yet we had the same genes. So, it's not about genes. People that say, oh yeah, well, my parents suffered really badly with anxiety their whole life. Well, okay then. So what you have is learned behavior. Okay, learned behaviors when you're watching these other people react to certain things and then you follow in their behavior. It doesn't mean you are predisposed genetically to having anxiety or any other problems, okay? So what it is, it's all about taking control of your environment. How do you want to feel? How do you want to feel? Not what should have been happening in your life, or, not what anybody else has had in your family. How do you want to feel? What do you want to do about it? Okay, because you can change, you can get better, you can improve. And it's all about the power of your mind. That is it. If you decide that you are wanting to do something or wanting to achieve something, then you bloody well go and achieve it. Quite simply. We don't just go, oh, do you know what? I'm going to go for a run, but I'm going to be really rubbish. Well, you probably will be then. But if you say to yourself, do you know what? I'm going to give this a good go. I'm going to go for a run. I'm going to do the very best I can. Well, then you end up doing the very best that you can. If in life you say, I'm going to always struggle with anxiety, well, guess what you're telling your brain? You're always going to struggle with anxiety. I know it sounds really simple, but it actually is. The fact that we have pills for everything, the pharmaceutical industry is absolutely enormous, okay? They run everything. They've got the money. Most of it is a placebo. Most of it you don't need, okay? I have, do you know, most of the clients that come to see me are either, or were either on or have been on medication, because the doctors make money. The industry makes money out of giving you pills, okay? It is not a necessity. You can heal your own mind. You can make changes through the power of your own mind. I mean, there's what was it called? Heal on Netflix. It was absolutely phenomenal. A guy healed his own broken back. through the power of his own thoughts. There was another woman who she took away and healed her own, I think it was stage 4 cancer. Sally Ann says, I'm currently coming off paroxetine. Brilliant, Sally Ann. And I know you'll be doing that from the power of the strength of your own mind. And you have strength, and I have total belief that you will manage that. But the thing is, a lot of us refer to a pill, an easy pill to take, okay? It's the same when people want to lose weight, for example. They're all looking for pills. Oh, if I take this pill, I'll lose weight. If I drink that shake, I'll lose weight. If I take this other thing, I'll lose weight. Well, I tell you what, you'll lose weight if you believe that you can lose weight. If you tell yourself, I'm going to lose weight, and you stay strong. It's all in the power of the mind. It's all about the environment that you're in. If you're in a toxic environment, okay? If you are in an unhappy marriage, relationship, family lifestyle, whatever, if you are really unhappy in that environment, it will cause you to be physically unwell. You know what I'm talking about. You'll end up with sore tummies, headaches, tense muscles, things like that. You'll always feel unwell. Anger is anxiety on steroids. Because you're lashing out at the world. It's about recognizing, where am I in my life? What am I doing? Am I happy? If not, why not? Okay? If you're not happy, what can you change? What factors can you change? What environmental things can you change? Because going back to these stem cells, it's all about the environment that changes the gene expression. Okay? So when you put yourself in a situation that makes you really, really unhappy, and you continue to do so, your body's flooding with cortisol, you're on that fight, flight, freeze, I can't remember the word I was going to use, level, and you're constantly firing off that cortisol, you're going to feel rubbish, you're going to feel unwell. So have a little think. What is upsetting you? What is causing your anxiety? I mean, we should all have a level of anxiety. It keeps us safe. You know, it gives us that fight, flight, freeze to be able to, well, more fight, flight, to be able to run from danger. But if you are running at high levels of that at all times, you are making yourself unwell. So things need to change. Now, if you are struggling and you don't know how to change, or if you would like my help, then please get in contact. Just write yes underneath here in the comments. You know, send me a message on Facebook, or go onto my website. Actually, I've got a video on my website that you could have a look on. It tells you a little bit more about hypnosis and the things it is and what it's not. But get in contact. Don't suffer in silence. I have people contacting me that have been suffering for years, following me on Facebook for years, and finally they come and they all say, I wish I'd come sooner. So please don't suffer in silence. Please contact me and let me help you. All right. Any questions? Send me a message. Have an absolutely wonderful day, and just remember, you are in control of your destiny, nobody else.